Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. So, last time we decided not to tell Sue our name, and that has now set us down the path towards some interesting events here that are going to have us facing off against a character known as the Black Hound. So, we're going to go ahead and get this started, and actually I need to back out real quick and get this started in one-player mode in order to actually proceed with this here. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're also going to be going up against a mission immediately here, which, well, back in the day it was one of the most hated story quests out there, and with good reason. It involves a character by the name of Mome. And Mome is... well, let me put it this way. Actually, no, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you when we actually get to the moment when it really becomes an issue, and we'll take it from there. But anyway, we need to take on the quest Unsealed Door. We've unlocked Dr. Osto's report. I want to see what he uncovered. So, we want to see sample Beta 772 mentioned in Dr. Osto's records. Let's go ahead and start that up. Hello, Bright. It's me, Mome. Don't you remember me? I was in white when you met me before. I asked you to find Dr. Osto's data, remember? We examined his data and we know what he was studying now. He was doing research on unknown biocells. Wonderful! The test sample called Beta 772 is especially interesting. We believe Beta 772 is the key to solving the mystery of the animals. So I want to see it. I want to see Beta 772 with my eyes. Dr. Osto wrote that they lost control over it and it escaped underground. There's a possibility that it's still alive. Go with me and find it. This is a summary of Dr. Osto's data regarding Beta 772. You can read it if you select it from the quest board. Got data 1, 2, and 3. First of all, I want to check his computer. Let's go. Alright, so let's see what that data actually is here. So, data 1, I collected cells from the captured animals. Vitality, procreation, adaptability from the DNA samples, all A rank. I started several tests with them. Beta 772 reacted remarkably. These characteristics were found after Beta 772 contacted other animals. 1. Fusion. It takes cells of other animals to evolve. 2. Transplant. It transplants its cells into other animals. Animals that acquire Beta 772 cells behave differently. Beta 772 cells affect even insects and plants. Everything. It also makes them prone to aggressive behavior. Beta 772 suddenly began to grow right after the earthquake yesterday. I noticed that it began self-replication. Cell count increased. It's already over 2 million. It will become roughly 10 million in 1 month. Beta 772 rampaged when we tried to move it to a bigger cage. 23 staff members were injured, 6 killed. Beta 772 ran into the drain pipe. It must be captured immediately. Based upon the data we have collected, Beta 772 will contact other creatures in order to breed. I cannot forecast how it will evolve. It is extremely dangerous. So that is the data from Dr. Osto's research. Let us speak with the other scientist here real quick. Maybe Dr. Mome is correct. Or maybe he isn't. Nobody knows. It was a worthwhile trip looking for the truth. I agree that Dr. Osto's research was amazing, but I think he was too arrogant. Creating a new life form is dangerous. It might even have some bearing on the Pioneer 1 accident. Alright, so let us check out the city here. Because I believe with that amount of time that we spent there, yeah, we actually are able to feed the mag here, so let's do that real quick. And then we'll restock the soul atomizers if they got it. and then we'll head on down. It doesn't look like it. Okay, let's make our way down to where we are headed. And once again, we can see Dr. Montague is to the side there. And we are headed into Mine 2. Alright, so we got a bunch of these guys over here. Should be easy for us to take them out. Now, I'm in here as a ranger, but other players, they got to know Mome extremely well as somebody that would essentially run up to enemies and take their hits. It's actually very similar to what happened in, I think it was The Lost Bride, where they were trying to, lose some weight. Now, the main problem being, though, that they would use a bunch of monomates and heal themselves. Now, you might think that that's a good thing, but there's another issue related to that. And that has to do with what we're going to find towards the end of this here. Alright, so nothing over here. Let's try the other path. There we go, more of the guild chicks. Alright, another group of them. And I think that was Bernie we saw just a moment ago here, so we will stop by and chat with them. Are you... No, nothing. Never mind. So he's not really chatting. Alright, we got some dub chicks, which means the controller is up there. Let's take that out. There we go. Okay, we got a star atomizer. That could be handy. Alright, and it looks like that door actually is working today. I think I just barely saw the switch on the left side of the room there, so let's see if we can hit that real quick. There we go. That turns the lights on. And there we go. Moma's taking some damage. Doesn't look like they've tried to heal themselves yet, though. It'll probably happen later on, though. Alright, we got some dub chick here. Let's see who is in here. Hey, take a look at who it is. It's Sue. It's you again. More research? Hey, let me give you some advice. You're better off not searching for Dr. Osto's research. Alright. And so Sue is gone. So, not much really to say there, but still very important that we spoke to her. Careful there, Mome. So yeah, as you can see, Mome really isn't able to take that much of a hit. Alright, let's go ahead and feed the mag. All I can really do is just try to draw these Sino beats in my direction here. Once again, if Mome goes down, that would be the end of the mission for me, and I would need to restart from there. Or rather, restart from the beginning. Alright, the door is open. Let's hit the switch. And march our way over to there. And so here we are once again in Dr. Osto's lab. Does it still work? Please check the drain pipe from the mine. You read about it in the data, didn't you? We need to find where Beta 772 has gone. Access denied. Accessing subcomputer. Searching pipe structures. I see. According to this, the drain pipe is located somewhere above here. Perhaps the water's sent through the drain pipe. The water seems to be running through the pipe above this area. Bright, what do you think? Alright, is there anything else for this computer to say here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need to make our way up to the pipe above us. Osto Heil, Lab Number 1. Biotechnology R&D Lead Researcher. Alright, so there was another path that we didn't take earlier. Let's go ahead and check that out now. Okay, and here we go. This sends us into Mine 1, so this is essentially a reverse mine run. Alright, the door's open. Let's keep moving. At least they are latching onto me. Like I said, we don't want Mome to take any hits, so in fact, I'm going to get in the way of that one. And keep in mind, I am a cast, so I don't have any access to heal Mome, except for using star atomizers, which, if you remember, I started with 0 for this mission, because I sold mine on the last episode to see if it would even work for me to be able to pay for that armor, and it just didn't. Alright, let's feed the mag. And that's another level up for our power. Aha! We have a trapped box here. But we still got a monomate out of that. So as you can imagine, as an escort quest, everybody pretty much hated this one. But there's still more to come. There is a reason why the Phantasy Star Online community hates Mome so much. If Dr. Osto's memo is correct, Beta 772 must be quite large by now. It has the ability of self-replication. Oh, the lights turned off. And actually, it looks like this is a 4-door switch here. Third and fourth switch being over here. Yeah, this is kind of an unusual pattern for this map, in that it's one of the few where you actually do need to push 4-door switches in order to continue progressing. And you don't even see all the switches in the same room. I think we're getting pretty close to the end at this point. The original shape of the Beta 772 looked like an arthropod. Like a centipede. Have we seen anything like that before? I think we have. Unfortunately, I cannot confuse these two. So all I can really do is try to tank them. There we go. The next door is open. Alright, just some boxes in here. And yet another collection of boxes in here. Oh, more evade materials. Which means the path we want is actually over here. Alright, so, Underground Channel. That is an interesting name, to say the least, here. And you're pretty much going to see why everybody hates Mome. Let's feed the mag. And let's head in. Oh my, it's huge! Bright, good luck. Who, me? I think I'm going to play dead for a while. Dreamcast players, you hated Mome with a passion for this. Because he did not do that in your version. Imagine being a cast character and having to basically protect Mome through this entire thing, only to find out you also have to protect him against Derole. Oh, you certainly learned to gain a hatred of Mome for this here, that is for certain. But, starting with the GameCube version, as well as the Xbox version, since they came out at the same time, he did not do this. Or rather, he did actually start playing dead at that time, so it was no longer an issue at that point. You still had to do the escort portion of the quest through the mines, but if you were around in that Dreamcast era, when he did not play dead, it was not a fun time trying to get through this quest, especially on Ultimate Mode. If you were a version 2 player. Alright, they should be beaching themselves again real soon, at which point I will pop the Photon Blast. Here we go, Estla! That did some damage. Alright, still alive. Alright, time for him to do his rock attack. And out go the lights. Especially this attack here. Mome, if you were not moving ahead of Derole, Mome could easily be one-shot by this attack. Alright, the lights are coming back on. He should be beaching himself in just a moment. And down goes Derole. It's a monster and nothing else. We made a big mistake. What should we do? Even Dr. Osto couldn't control it. We can't do anything. But... oh yes! Yes! There's another genius on board Pioneer 2. Yes, that's a good idea. We have to ask him about that monster. Right, this is enough. Let's return to Pioneer 2. Dr. Montague, I presume, they are referring to. Alright, let's grab the drops here. And let's head back up to Pioneer 2. Let's feed the mag. Another level up for the mag. Let us speak to Dr. Montague. Hello, Wright. Long time no see. Eleanor wanted to see you again. Oh yes, did I tell you about the weapon? It's completed. I am quite confident of its quality. This is the same thing you said last time. Yeah. That's the same thing you're saying. Okay, so I guess Mome is going to talk to Dr. Montague on his own then. Alright, let's visit the shop. Didn't pick anything up here. We can put that Brave Barrier on at this point. It is a little bit of an upgrade, actually. And it doesn't look like they're selling anything that I need. Still no soul atomizers, so it'll just be monomates and dimates for now. And as for armor... nothing with 4 slots, unfortunately. Alright, let's go speak to Mome and the rest of the scientists. The fear that Dr. Mome experienced might be the only truth on Regol. I'm scared. We asked Dr. Montague to research that cell. It's too difficult for us to handle. To be frank with you, I didn't think I was going to make it back. His study exceeds what little we know about the science. Thank you. Go to the guild for your reward. Demi, actually, my first Phantasy Star was part of the Algol series, so in terms of my first experience with Phantasy Star Online, it was version 1. for the original Phantasy Star series, that was Phantasy Star 2. Alright, so let us go ahead and start up another game here. And so, with that, we need to once again go to the Hunters Guild here. And we are finally going to be taking on this quest. We've held off on it for quite a while, and there was a reason for it, specifically because of the series of events that were going on here. So, Waterfall Tears. A female hunter and the hunters seeking her are missing. So, from Crowe, find my sister. She's a hunter who disappeared recently. Nice to meet you, Bright. I'm Crowe Waynes. Have you heard about the missing hunters? My twin sister, Anna, and I are hunters. Anna joined a hunter group that went to Regol and disappeared. I've been looking for her, and I've also asked the guild for help. But the guild hunters have turned up missing. Of course, I'm worried about them, but I need to find Anna first. Please be careful. Good luck. Alright. Now, before we do that, we do need to head over here, because we do have some new faces around, including a familiar one over here. Hi, Sue! Newman's lifespan is not definite. I may die tomorrow. Nobody knows. Science and technology. It's not as almighty as many people believe. And that is indeed a fact of Newman. The average lifespan for Newman is very short. Which is very unfortunate for them, but it is quite the fact of life for them. Let's go ahead and speak to these people over here. Not saying anything. Yes, I know that hunters are missing. Yes, you hunters must be careful when you go on quests. You look familiar. Alright, let us make our way down to Regol again. This time we are headed into the caves. Hey, someone's coming. Okay, understood. And, oh boy, they are not even going to talk to us. We are just being attacked here. Ouch! A whole bunch of traps in this room. Good thing we got this shot. And now we can just go ahead and press the switch over here. And that opens the door to the right. And as you just saw a moment ago here, those lilies do have two parts to them. Kind of the mouth as well as the stem. And with the proper weapon, you're able to hit both and do some extra damage to them. Alright, let's proceed from here. This should loop around to the left in the next room, I believe. And indeed, that is the case. This right here just being a path that would open up this gate over here, except that is one of those 4 switch doors, so we're not taking that. I am kind of curious just how deep down the researchers had to dig just to get into the caves here to find all this lava around. And for the lush environment below to exist. That is, unless Cave 1 and 2 are not actually directly on top of each other, but rather are kind of off to the side somewhere. Once again, these nano dragons, you want to take them out as quickly as you can, otherwise they have a chance of eating other creatures, and that would then cause them to grow and become more powerful. Let's go ahead and feed that mag real quick. And a monomate for it as well. It's a good thing I'm able to just hit things in the darkness here. Alright, down we go, I think, to Cave 2. We might as well have a little fun with the partisan at this point here, since this is kind of an easier area, given my level. Yeah, that's the kind of chasing around you would have to do, typically, if you were a hunter. Whenever you fought against a nano dragon, unless you had a gun. Let's take care of these traps here. There we go. Alright, and I get the feeling we're going to get attacked again here. You have gone through all the mines I set up? If you are so strong, do you have a lot of items on you? Yes, you do. Ha ha! They're all mine! No, they're not. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll never do this again. I promise. Crowy, help me! What? Crowy asked you to come and find me? Really? Crowy, I miss you. I want to see you. Alright. So, we have a teleporter here. We're not taking it. Go ahead and feed the mag. And let's break out that shot again. And we have to take this warp to get over to where the door is, or rather where the door switches. It's interesting that the map keeps going, isn't it? It's almost as if there's something else here. there's a switch over there. We're gonna have to get over to that. Was there something over here? I think that leads down to, Cave 3. I want to check out the other room first, though. It might just be a room with more items in it. I'm not 100% certain, but there is something that we are looking for at this point. This is just one of those quests that you only have to do this like once per difficulty, so it's not as remembered in my mind as some of the other maps are. Just because it's not something that you saw on like a regular basis. Alright, I think I just saw an arrow up there. Aha! There they are! The Black Hound! Or, as we know them, Kirik. So, how you doing, Kirik? Nice to see you again, Bright. Have you trained yourself? You remember me? I'm Kirik. They call me the Black Hound. I have orders to kill you. Let me devour your soul. Hehehe. You shall die now, Bright. Oh no. The only one that's dying is you. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good way to play keep away with this guy here, so we're just gonna be trading blows here. There we go. Ha ha ha! You've grown very tasty. You taste so good. I appreciate the time you spent trying to survive until now. My Pioneer 1 rival would be happy knowing that I found a worthy opponent. But not yet. Not just yet. Alrighty. So, with that done, now we can make our way up to Pioneer 2. And turn in the quest. Alright, you're not saying anything new. Doesn't look like we picked up anything there. Nothing new there. Let us restock on monomates. And you do carry soul atomizers this time, good. Which means I'll be able to feed the mag real quick here. Power 20. And are you selling anything? Unfortunately, no, you don't have anything right now. Alright, let's make our way over to the Hunter's Guild and collect our reward. Oh, hello. Where are the missing hunters? That's a good question. We only saw 2 down there. And, which one's Crowe? The trader gives me Meseta when I bring him weapons and items. Hunters that I defeated, the trader's friend took them somewhere. But I don't know where they are. I knew I shouldn't have let Anna go without me. To tell the truth, I knew that Anna must be the cause. I went there to stop her many times, but she never appeared before me. I think she just enjoys taking weapons from other hunters by force. Sorry, please forgive her. She's just a child. I promise I'll find the person who corrupted her and the missing hunters. That's okay. I think I know who tricked her. Thank you very much. Please visit the guild to get your reward. Alright. We got our Meseta for that job. And we're going to start up yet another mission. And a new quest has appeared. Black Paper. The mastermind behind the missing hunters is a traitor? Black Paper is the mastermind behind the missing hunters. From Crowe. Right. The client is asking for you by name via B. This quest was received via mail. It's from a girl, Crowe. She wants you to come to her place. Here is her letter. The details are written in it. Got mail from Crowe. Alright, so, let's see the quest board. Mail from Crowe delivered via B system. Please forgive the urgency of this quest. My situation is desperate. I found a man who I suspect is involved with the missing hunters. He is a weapons trader. He is called Black Paper. Black Paper seduced my sister Anna. I'll tell you what happened later. Anyway, I am with him now. Please come here as soon as you can. I'm in an underground cave where I see a big hall that looks outside. He's about to finish his business transaction. This might be the only chance to arrest him. Please help. Crowe Waynes. Alright. Black Paper. They say that he's got a bad rep. A trafficker of weapons, android parts, and sometimes humans. I'm scared. Is it true about Black Paper? I want to go and arrest him right away if he is the mastermind. But my mission requires me to stay here. Sorry that I have to leave this matter in your hands. Be careful. Alright, is anybody else here? So there is another hunter over there. You're not saying anything. Alright, let's make our way down to the caves once again. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. What would Kirik be doing trying to kill us? I mean, he was the one that gave us our original battle training. That, of course, will be revealed shortly here. And this appears to be the same map as last time. Doors open, moving on. And let me just double check here. No, we're good. Okay. Trying to shoot me from the sky, huh? Alright, let's feed that mag. And we are going to skip past these enemies since the door is open. At this point, I'm looking for a particularly dark room. I believe it is right here. Take a look at who it is again. I finally found you, my new rival. I only find purpose, life, when in battle. It means that you make me alive now. I thought there was nothing here. I am so happy. And once again, we are being attacked here by Karik. What? Where does this feeling come from? My brain... Alright, so... Karik has been defeated once again. And now we just need to finish up this quest to progress things. It doesn't look like there was anything else here. Obviously, Karik is having some trouble there. That is kind of interesting, considering he is an android. But there is still yet another part of this, like I was alluding to before. We just have to figure out where Crow is right now. I think the exit is to the right, and then past one more room. Let's feed that mag. There goes the grass assassin. Yeah, very small groups in here, but once again, that's because we're in the one-player mode for these quests here. All right, down to Cave 2. And once again, we've got the same pattern here. So we'll hit that switch and head for the other side of the rock. Not a huge group of lilies this time. Now look at who it is. Hey, you! Leave now if you know what's good for you. I don't think so. It's over. Alright, doors open. Let's continue. Alright, let's hit the switch over here so we can get that door open. I am kind of curious how they managed to lock the door from the other side when the switch to lock it is over here. And once again, we got another hallway filled with traps. Easily bypassed, though. Let me just check the map real quick. Yeah, I don't see anybody over there this time, so I think we're good. Alright, moving on. I suppose the reasoning could be very similar to the reason how there are still monsters around, though. It looks like we are headed to Cave 3 this time. Oh, there they are. Just saw them out of the corner of the minimap there. And we are giving chase. They don't even have time to lock the rooms behind them. And there they are. You're still alive? Shoot. I'm screwed. That hurt. What happened here? What happened? You deceived me. Glad to see you again. It's me, Crowe, remember? Sorry to bother you again, but I didn't know who else to rely on. Right, thanks for distracting the two guards back there. They were arrested. Now we can find the missing hunters. It was a good lesson for Anna. She's been quiet these past few days. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'll go back later with these two guys. Alright. So, in this particular case, we are done with the mission. Let's just check these boxes real quick. Got a night power. And yeah, okay, I'll grab those, just so I can sell them. Please go back to Pioneer 2 first. Alright. Up we go. And let's go ahead and feed that mag real quick here. Okay, so we do have another dragon frame here. We are short on the money, but let me see what I can do here. I think that's enough. Alright, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and deposit this in the bank here, just so I have it available in the future. And we'll throw all this in as well, so I can free up some space. Alright, let's go ahead and collect the quest reward. You really came here after my simple request. We're orphans. It hasn't been easy for us to survive by ourselves. Perhaps Anna was tempted by his superficial kindness. But it's okay now. We can help support each other. What? How did I deceive him? Oh, it was quite easy. We're twins. I look like Anna. I just pretended to be Anna to stay with him. I knew it was risky, but I believed that you would come, Bright. Let me say thank you again. Don't forget to get your Meseta. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this in. Alright, and there's one more quest we're gonna take on here today. And it is From the Depths. A research team was lost when a big earthquake struck. Find them. A big earthquake occurred on Regol. The research team that was underground has disappeared. Find them ASAP. This is an urgent request from the Council. A big earthquake was confirmed under the surface of Regol. The size of this quake was similar in power to that of the explosion. An army research team was sent to Regol to investigate the quake, but they haven't returned yet. The army quickly decided to send hunters to find the lost researchers. The council also decided to send hunters. Right, we want you to go to, below the surface of Regol. According to the lab, the epicenter is located far beneath the ruins. Rescue the research team and also report to us on the status of the area. This is a confidential mission. Don't talk to or don't talk about it to anybody. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and head down to Ruins 2, which I don't believe we've seen yet. And let's get our shot on. Ah, there's the earthquake. Or some kind of an aftershock. Gee, what a mess. Are you sure there are any survivors here? Our top priority is data collection. We have a mission to complete, right? You are so closed-minded. Hey, wait. I'll do as the boss said. I'll put them away. Alright, so we've got a couple of switches over here. If I remember correctly, we actually do need to open up this door here. Because I think there's a closed room over here? Oh no, there actually... Okay, so I was wrong about that one. There actually is more to this area here. Oh, I got trapped. But the cutscene started. What's this? Ah! Help me! Hey, I told you to quit joking around. Well, apparently that cutscene saved me from taking damage there. Alright, so those hunters were actually over here. Something took them away. Another earthquake. It's so cramped here. 100 years. Okay, we're seeing a new enemy type here. Let me get over to the corner. Alright, so what we're fighting here, aside from the Dominion here, are these basically these cannons here. And the way you deal with them is you look for the one that has the red gem above its head. That's the one that's giving the orders, and when you attack it, it's going to stun all the other ones. Now, you are able to get through the barrier that they generate with the right weapon, but I don't have that on me. Let's go ahead and feed the mag. Got a lot of claws in this mission. Including a bull claw here. So, if you're a human or a Newman, you would definitely want to not stand next to that, but since I'm a cast, I really don't have to worry. Yeah, it's this area where shot-type weapons really start to shine, just because of how the enemies are typically lined up like that. Alright, got another cutscene here. Now, who are you? What? Where am I? Who are you? What? You came to save me? Where am I? I can't remember. We all fell down and... Yes, heard the voice. What? Oh yes, please take me back home. When we arrived here, there were no traces of the research team. One of us started acting strange, and we heard a voice beneath us. Are you listening to me? Come closer. Come. I evolve. But I hear nothing anymore. Hey, are you really listening to me? Myself. What? Did you say something? Ooh. Stop! Stop that! Don't come near me! No! And now we are being attacked. At least they can't really do much damage to us here, since forces really should not be trying to melee. But yeah, they've gone down at this point here. Alright, we got 2 Dill Sabers here. All we can do is really just do our best to try to take them out. There we go. Got a few claws now. And those, gunners. Oh boy, here we go. Chaos Bringer. These guys, you gotta know how to fight them. And that's why I just put on my saber here. You don't want to fight them from the right side if you can help it. There we go. Alright, let's see what items are on this bridge here. Okay, there was a shot there. Or rather, one of those traps. And let's feed the mag. And another trap right there, so... shot helps us once again. Alright, on to the next room. Got a bunch of claws again here. There's something over here. Another cutscene here. As we're trying to avoid the traps. And again. Alright, Del Sabers again. Like I said, in fighting them, you kind of need to surprise them that you're actually attacking by not... At least I find that by not looking at them as I start my attack, like I quickly turn around but not change the angle of my camera, that allows me to actually get through their shields without any issues. It's like they need to not see you seeing them. It's weird. Which one has the crystal this time? It's gonna be you. Yeah, you always want to put your priority on whatever one is gonna be the red one. Don't have the angle on it this time, so all I can really do is just run. And of course, they change whoever is the one with the red gem after each round there. Alright, so I'm starting to get an extra point of experience there from this weapon. Oh, I'm trapped. There's not a thing I can do about it. Here we go again with those earthquakes. And I'm trapped again. At least I can heal myself before the trap goes off. Another Chaos Bringer. Yeah, so if you get him like this, he's really easy to take down. Just watch out for this shot here. That'll do a ton of damage to you. Alright, and we are headed to Ruins 3 now. And take a look at this. It's like the whole thing is alive here. Even the walls are just... Now, who is that? Who is it? Are you from Pioneer 2? I'm Ash, a hunter. Ash, we saw you back in battle training. I'm here because the army was asking for help. Oh! And we are in combat? So Ash has certainly grown since we saw him. He is using a weapon there called a Double Saber. Last time we saw him, he was on the ground. Couldn't even take on some Barbarous wolves. You! Hey, do you remember me? It's me, Ash. You saved me that time. I've trained myself to be tougher since then. Do I look different? Are you still normal? Huh? Here is... Hey, why are you here? Research team? Oh, they were all killed. I found evidence of it. I saw a strange machine near the monument. It's what caused the quake. If you're going there, let me go with you. I want to become strong like you. You're my role model now. I want to prove to you that I'm better now. Let's go. Alright, so Ash is joining us. And let's go ahead and feed that mag real quick. Here we go. Alright. And more earthquakes. And a Chaos Bringer. I think I'll actually take advantage of it. There we go. Got some extra experience out of that. Alright, so there is some sort of machine up there, so that's probably where we need to head. Yeah, so with that shield up, we can't hit them at all. Oh yeah, that's something also that you can do with these guys. If you manage to find the red one, you can also direct them to fire upon their own kind, and that will also take them out. Takes a little practice to get that done, though. Alright, so we got 2 laser fences blocking our path, it looks like. So we are going to have to check out the other paths to find the way to turn them off. Another blocked path. Thank you for drawing the attacks there, Ash. At least Ash is able to take some hits here, compared to Mome from earlier. Oh, I hear the familiar sound of the Chaos Bringer. I'm just gonna go ahead and soak up some experience here. There we go. Oh, trap got me that time. The entrance to this room is really weird in terms of when you can actually start attacking enemies. Looks like those doors are caved in over there. Let's feed that mag. Finally, one of the fences. I think there were a bunch of traps. Yep, there's one. And another. I just want to see what we got over here. So that's a light switch. Paper frame. Yeah, as you can see, I've been picking up a bunch of stuff here. I guess I can go ahead and drop that. I'm just curious what's on this hyperframe. No slots, but it would be the next thing that we could use in terms of leveling up. And then... okay, we should be good then. Let's make our way back over to the main room. It looks like the fence is gone there, so we'll be able to use that. Okay, we have warped somewhere else. And it appears this room has a bunch of enemies, including a Chaos Sorcerer. I definitely want to grab that evade material. So let's hit this switch. And we'll drop the hyperframe, since that's not going to do anything for us. The Grand Armor... no slots again. But it's a higher level, so I'll take it. So, that leaves us with one more path to take, back in the main room. And then once we do that, we'll be able to head across the way and head up to where those computer consoles are. Alright, got a nice collection of enemies in here. Unfortunately, Ash has been poisoned. And me being a cast, there is not a thing I can do about it. At this point, I just have to try to be careful with him. Especially because I don't have any, star atomizers on me at this point. Oh boy. Ash, you better heal yourself. Are you actually out of monomates? Alright, let's get that open. So, at this point, since we don't have a way to heal Ash, he is going to go down to, basically 1 HP. So I have to hope that this is the end of the path here. And it looks like it is. It's vibrating. Is it reacting to this monument? I think these monsters are strange. The more that are killed, the stronger the next monsters become. It seems like something is controlling them. They just come at us as if they were soldiers ordered to do so. Yes, these unending monsters are fighting to protect something. Did this machine find something significant? It's not working. Was it examining this monument? Perhaps it happened to touch something sealed in this ruin. Earthquake, panic, guys, monsters. Anyway, let's copy the data and then turn it off. Got monument data. Machine stopped. Alright, and what about this one? It's not working. Okay, so looks like that's it. Can you go on ahead? I'll go look for any survivors. Okay, so with that, Ash has left the party. So now I don't have to worry about him anymore. Now, he's suggesting that we head back up to Pioneer 2, but that's not what we're going to do here. We have other business to complete. You're headed back up to Ruins 2. Alright, now I do want to drop something here real quick. Let me get rid of some of the lower profile stuff, the sword and the rifle. Since I'm not going to get much out of those. And let's feed the mag. Okay. Now let me check the map here. Because I'm looking for something specific. Ah, over there. So we got a bit of a run to do here. Alright, we are almost there. And I am going to put on my Lord's Buster again. Ash! And Kurik. Oh, I'll kill you! Alright, so... once again, Kurik is after us. And all we can really do here is just kind of trade blows here. Unfortunately, as we can see here, Kurik has his own healing items. Hopefully they don't last forever. Oh, he got a critical hit on me. Ooh, nice hit. I think he might be out of healing items. Ugh. Ah! Got Soul Eater. Alright, so with that, Kurik is dead, and his body has been taken by something. Let's go ahead and check out that Soul Eater, because this is a weapon that any class can equip. And as you can see, I am healing because I am a cast, but for other classes, or rather for other races, your HP would actually go down with the use of this weapon. It also has an ability here that basically uses your health here. So, but it is a very powerful item to have, comparatively at this point in the game. That's why I wanted to do this on normal mode. And so, basically at this point, it's the strongest thing I've got in my arsenal. All right, let's check in with Ash. Did you defeat him? Damn. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be along shortly. Alright, so that's it. With that, let's go ahead and drop a telepipe. And let's go ahead and tech some items so we can sell them. Alright, let me just sort these real quick. And check out what we got for stats. This is actually a really nice lock gun here. But the Havoc lock gun was also pretty good as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. So at this point, we don't need the Partisan since we got the Soul Eater. And we'll get rid of that. And, okay, that's it. Oh, he's actually got some new stuff here. Specifically, he's carrying busters now. But that's it. Alright, let's restock on the mates. Anything for armor? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's go ahead and hand in the quest. Were they all dead? Oh. I'm so sorry. I'll send this data to the lab for analysis. You're done. Thank you. Visit the guild for your reward. And once again, we've got that sadder quest end theme here. Alright, and so with that, we have come to the end of the subplot where you do not tell Sue your name. It was all for the purpose of collecting the Soul Eater. And that is a weapon that, if you are a hunter, you would actually be able to use with quite a good amount of efficiency there, especially because of the boost you get in terms of your attack accuracy. For a ranger, it is also a pretty good weapon, especially if you decide to dip into episode 4, whereby there are certain enemies that you need a melee weapon to be able to actually attack them. And even for forces, this is a really good item to have, just if you do need to get up front and personal with something real fast. This weapon will serve you well in that. It's got one other weapon similar to itself called the Soul Banish, which I think all classes can equip as well. But it's what can I say? It's a really nice item to get from the end of that subplot chain. But as there is with many things, there is also a way to change your choice, but that is something that is reserved for different difficulty levels. So we're in normal difficulty right now. The only way to change it is to start up hard, very hard, or ultimate mode, and go through the entire through all these side stories again, and basically get it that way. And that's exactly what we're going to do. When it comes time for us to finish up episode 1, and we start into episode 2. But that is for further down the road. We still have a number of quests to complete in episode 1, plus we still need to finish episode 1 as well. So, until then, if you've enjoyed today's content, please do make sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified whenever I go live. I also have a Discord, link to that is in the description below. Whenever I go live, I put a notification in there as well. Thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.